All right, here with Woodside head basketball coach Stefan Welsh. His Wolverines win the August edition of the Norfolk State Green and Gold basketball team camp, defeating the Juice All-Stars from North Carolina. Stefan, tell me, it's interesting. This is a young group, like you said, last year, but the talent level really is impressive. The way they're playing together. I noticed as the game was getting away from Juice, they had a couple guys foul out, down to 3 or 4 bodies. You're just passing to kind of wear them out and space them out. Probably a neat thing to see as a coach, the execution and teamwork.
Right. You know what? The environment that we set here, we always want to compete for championships. Mm-hmm. You know, those guys, right now we actually in the middle of boot camp. We go from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day, Monday through Saturday. So, these guys really paying the price. And I think that, last year with our collapse at the scope against Moore, I think that kind of humbled everybody. Mm-hmm. And we still got, a taste of that. And that's still our motivation. And, I think guys just out to prove that, we're a year older, we're a year stronger, and we're going to be a tough out every night. I
know it hurt you, it hurt your fans, it hurt your players, but in kind of connecting with your standout, Trevor Smith, who's committed to Richmond, I know it bothered him a lot, the way that ended. He doesn't want to have that same type of feeling. Has that kind of driven his leadership and the guys around him, like, hey, we're not going to have that type of finish, and you could see a different level of dedication from the players?
Oh, absolutely, man. Trevor had, every national, powerhouse school that you could think of come at him and try to get him for his senior year. And, he made it clear and apparent that, look, I'm staying home. I've helped build this program. This will be my 4th year, playing varsity, and I want to win a state championship. And, not to sound cocky, but we're not shying away from our expectations. We want to, play for a state championship. Woodside, as far as when I was there, for 5 years we've tried to get it back to that level. When we play somebody, they know that it's going to be a tough out, and I think that we're just getting there. And Trevor's leadership through this off season, as a whole, every single day, the work he put in, the extra work he put in, it's gone through our whole team, and everybody coming in to get extra work, everybody staying at the practice, and the cohesiveness, with this group is better than any group I've ever had.
Well, and to win this event with a lot of quality teams from the likes of Oscar Smith and Lancetown and Green Run and Lake Taylor, and the list goes on, the Juice All-Star teams you beat in the championship, without 2 of your key guys, and Messiah Stevens, who I know is at CP3 campus in Carolina, sir, and Christian Greenlaw, a 2-sport athlete now playing football, it's got to be a nice plus for you to see the younger guys step up, and a new face that's really emerged, new to your school, but you've known about him, Onmikhail Jenkins. Tell us more about him. He's very athletic and talented.
Very athletic. He actually broke his leg in the spring. Okay. So he's still kind of in the rehab process, and so right now he's really on a minutes restriction. Because the biggest thing is we want to keep him healthy. Mm-hmm. But he's a 6'6", super athletic, 3-level scorer, elite defender, rebound. A bona fide Division I prospect who's really going to help us. We've never really had big wings. And he's a bona fide 2-guard that competes, super coachable. And with him, coming into our program, it's kind of been a shell shock to him as far as how much work we consistently put in. But man, he's hit the ground running, man, and he's paying the price. And not having Christian and Messiah, it gives some other guys some responsibility that maybe they're not used to, so that all those things are going to pay off for us, in the long run. We feel more than comfortable than ever. Trevor has averaged over his 4 years. Trevor's averaged 28 minutes a game. Mm-hmm. We feel real comfortable getting him down to 24 minutes and 23 minutes.
Better now.
Yeah, so that once we get into the deep end of the year, he's still fresh.
Well, without Stevens and Greenlaw, you saw Silas Barksdale, still a young kid, pushing probably 6'9" now. Jacoby Reid in the backcourt. They're starting to become more comfortable and confident in their skills, right?
Absolutely, man. Jacoby Reid, and people don't know this, he didn't get a chance to play JV because of COVID. So, last year we threw him out there game 1 as a starting point guard with no JV experience.
I
think that he handled that really, really well. But, this is the year that we're going to really see him take the jump that we all know he can take. My little brother, Stefan Welsh, he's paid the price all 4 years, and he's finally ready to break out his shell. Probably one of the better shooters in the area. Travis Hamilton, Trevor Smith, little brother. He's been an MVP of our summer. You know, he's had a phenomenal summer. You know, the expectations for him, you know, are through the roof. And then Silas Barksdale, I tell every coach that come in our gym, you know, if I was an NBA GM and I had to start a franchise around one player in my program, to be Silas Barksdale. I mean, 6'9", he can shoot the 3-ball. You know, he can score. You know, he can hit the mid-range shot. He can score on the block. He changed shots. I mean, he's just a jack of all trades. You know, and you know, he just turned 15. So, you know, he's still got a long way to go in his development, but he's probably going, great frame. You know, he's dropped, you know, maybe 10 to 15 pounds, and we're turning that into muscle. So, you know, this is going to be a huge year for him as well.
Lastly, as you gear up for the season here in the winter, what are you wanting to see improvement out of from this group, collectively, individually? Because the PD is no joke with Menchville, Bethel, Kecoughtan, Region 5B, as you know, is a gauntlet.
No, absolutely, man. We just want to keep on getting bigger, stronger, faster, getting in, you know, the best shape that we can, you know, possibly put ourselves in, and you know, we want to stay healthy. That's the key part. We just want to stay healthy, you know. But like I said, these guys are paying the price every day. The things that they doing, you know, I did it at Arkansas. I'm not sure that if when I was a student at Woodside that I would, you know, would have been able to, you know, get through it, you know, consistently as they have. So man, I'm super proud of this group. You know, we lost our first game of the summer yesterday, the Green Run, and I think that kind of humbled us. But you know, the way that they responded, man, you know, playing 7 games in 2 days, man, you know, that's a grind, but that's what we do boot camp for, man. This group, man, they, you know, high character group, they all about the right practices, and then, you know, the biggest thing is they really like each other. They like playing with each other, so you know, it's a fun group to coach.
Road to 64 for Welsh's Wolverines. Thank you so much. Congrats and all the best.
Appreciate you.